today I'm going to be doing my February favorites, and I always hate whenever I don't have like a whole bunch of new products to share with you. I have just a couple beauty products to share and a few like kind of like real life things to share. So yeah, I will just get started and show you some of my favorite products for the month of February. So one thing I really loved this month was actually doing my hair. I just kind of like dyed it purple on a whim, and I always have this thing where like I'll think, yeah, let's just dye my hair purple, and then I'll do it, and then like I'll love it, and then the next day I'm like, oh my god, what did I do? I hate it. I have like a minor panic attack, and then I like it again. So that's kind of again what I did this time. I really like how my hair is today, but I'll get into that in a minute. So first what I used was the Pravana Chromasilk color in Violet. So this is the most intense purple hair dye you probably ever use. This one, I diluted this. I did about 1 inch of purple into probably like, no joke, like 8 ounces of conditioner to dilute it. If you straight out applied this to your hair, I swear to God, your hair would be so dark, it would look black with like a purple tint. So this is like some of the most potent hair dye I have. I actually have like 2 bottles of this, but I don't think I'll ever go through it all because I just use the tiniest amount. So that's how I did my hair. Sometimes I like to use more like temporary products. I don't know right off the top of my head if this is like a permanent or like a demi-permanent color, but it definitely stays in your hair for a bit. So the color did fade a lot, and you probably saw that throughout like my videos. Every time I filmed a video, I had only washed my hair once after that. So I think about 4 washes, and that's how it was looking. And then last night, actually today, when I showered, instead of applying more color, because I'm not really interested in keeping like the bright purple, I just kind of wanted like some silvery kind of tones to my hair. So I ended up just like toning it with like my purple shampoo and conditioner, and I just left it in for like way longer than I would ever leave it in when I have blonde hair, and it kind of like gave me the perfect color. Now my roots are still totally like fucked up, I know. I'm gonna fix them eventually, but just right now I don't care enough. But I love the color it is right now. Like this exact color, like right here, is like, I wish all my hair was that color all the way through. The ends are definitely a little bit splotchy, and I know that. It's just, I'm aware. But that's what I ended up using. I definitely say the color really does stick in your hair, and the pigment is super potent, so you really need to like dilute it if you're not wanting like almost black purple hair. But that's what I use. This stuff has lasted me forever. I've had it for years, and yeah, so that's how I did my purple hair, in case you were wondering. And it was looking really kind of gross until I washed my hair today. It's still not perfect, but you can see a lot of it has kind of stuck to the underside, but then like the bottom where I guess my hair is just a little bit more damaged and porous, like on the ends, it doesn't hold as much, but it was definitely looking a lot worse before I toned it today. So my next favorite, like I think I've had this in the last few favorites, but it just truly is one of my favorites, and it's the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. I went to Target last night to like try to get more, and I didn't see it anywhere, and I kind of panicked, so I'm gonna like probably buy a lot of it online. I wish they had more color selections for this, because this one is still just a little bit too dark for me. I mean, I can make it work, like it's what I'm wearing now, but I just wish there were more colors, because it's like my favorite foundation formula. It looks nice on my skin, it doesn't look gross, and it's so affordable. I even tried to like look up on Temptalia if there were any like dupes of this to see if there were better colors, but I couldn't really find anything. I just wish they'd have like so many more of these, because this is my absolute favorite. I used to use their Flawless Finish foundation, which that one I think a lot of people like. I haven't used it in a while, so I can't remember what I liked and if I liked it more than this. I'm pretty sure this is like my favorite. But the other day I was using my Misha BB cream. This is the Misha Pore Perfection BB cream. I still haven't done a review on this one. Someone had commented a while ago what I thought about it, and I'm still like testing it. But I put this on my skin, and I have to try it again, because there could have been like a couple other factors that like made it not look great. But I swear, I put this on my skin, and my skin looked horrible. Like you could see the foundation on my skin, and then it just really emphasized the texture. And I always forget how good and how much I love this foundation until I like try a different foundation and I see how bad it looks on my skin. Like this is probably the best my skin will ever look with this foundation. So there's still like a lot of things I'm going through before I make like videos talking about these. So I know that's like been my favorite forever, but it truly is my favorite for a reason. And every time I switch to something else, I'm like, my skin looks horrible. So I guess it's what I'm stuck with. Another thing I hate is when my favorites turn into just like a repeat of a haul video I just did, which was my Ulta haul, so I do have quite a few favorites from that as well, so I'm sorry if those are repeats, but this is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealer. So I did like a try on Ulta haul and I really like this right away, and I still really like this a lot. This is what I'm wearing today. I feel like it gives a nice amount of coverage, and I had mentioned that it kind of reminds me of the I always say Sharp, the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be kind of like that, but that's just what it reminded me of. But I really like this. I still really like it. This was $7. It was super inexpensive. And what I had been using before that was the Hard Candy Glamouflage. I still really love this, but this one you get a ton of coverage, but it is a very emollient kind of concealer, and it definitely will crease a bit. So this one I'm like almost to the very end of it. I want to just like use it up and be done. But then I was also using the Etude House Concealer BB Big Cover. This one is like a huge bottle. Like, it comes with a massive brush, and I was using this for a while, and I really like this as well. The color always seems so weird when I put it on. It looks really orange, but when I blend it all in, it like magically works and looks fine. This one I really like, but there's not as much coverage with it, and it also is a little bit more emollient. But this one I feel like just looked really nice on my skin, so it's what I've been using lately, and I've gotten to use it a little bit more over the past kind of couple weeks that I've been using it since my haul video. And then next is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. You know, I kind of thought like, can it really be that good? Does everyone really like it more than Too Faced Better Than Sex? I really like this a lot. I still haven't done like a side-by-side comparison of this to the Better Than Sex mascara, but I really do like this a lot. And I've been using like the tiny sizes for like the past 2 years because I had so many of them. So I've been using like the tiny size of this for like ever. So it's nice to have like a full-length brush again, because I have not used like a full-length brush mascara like regularly in like 2 years. But I definitely think that really comparable. I think that I might like the Lash Paradise just a little bit more, and it's cheaper than the small size of the Better Than Sex. So I'm gonna have to give this a full try, make sure I like it and see how long it lasts me. Some people say that it kind of dries out quickly, so I'll have to see if I like run into that problem as well. But so far I have been loving it, and I haven't gone back to this one since I've opened my Lash Paradise one. And another product from the Ulta haul, sorry to be so repetitive, but I really love this. The NYX HD High Definition Blush in the color Taupe. If you are fair skin and you have problems finding a contour that is cool toned enough for you without it being like straight up gray, give this a try. It was probably like what, $5–6, especially if you can get it on sale, it'd be even cheaper. This has been so good for me. Like, I feel like my contour has never like looked better, and it's nothing like super intense or anything, but the color tone is just perfect. It's a little bit more of like a rosy kind of gray toned brown taupe color, but it works so much better for me, and I just can't get over it. And another product I have talked about, I think last month, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the color Milkshake. I got mine from TJ Maxx for like $6 or $7, I can't remember. But I have been using this, like, it's just been my go-to lip color since I bought it. I haven't stopped using it. The first time I applied it though, I was like, oh no, this looks so bad, because I had just applied it all over my lips and like didn't have anything under it, and it's such a light milky pink color. I think it's like really nice for fair skin tones, but even for me it's like too light on its own. So what I do is I'll fill in my lips with the NYX Natural Lip Pencil. This one I've had forever. It's just the color Natural 810. This layered under this is so perfect, and it still has a very light kind of almost like blank lip kind of thing, but like if I apply this on its own, it's like it's just too much. So I definitely have to like layer it with a darker lip pencil, but I think overall it gives me the exact look that I wanted, that if I applied this on its own, it would just be a little bit too much. So some other favorites of this month, let me think. TV show wise, I used to watch Korean dramas like every week. I was watching a new show. It was like that intense. So I've kind of slowed down just a little bit just because I just don't have time to binge watch an entire show in a week. So it's taken me a little bit more time, but I've kind of like been watching more shows. And the one that I just finished was Oh My Ghost. That one I really liked. That one was, I think, from 2015. That one I finished like a couple days ago. That one was really fun and really worth watching if you want some show recommendations. And then I think I probably talked about this maybe in my other videos, I don't know, but the two shows that I watched before that one was called Age of Youth and Age of Youth 2. Age of Youth season 1 is on Netflix, but it's called Hello My Twenties. So if you have Netflix and you want like a cool show, definitely watch that one. They usually don't do like season 2s or anything, but they kind of do like the spin-off show of it, which is the same show, but there's some new people and stuff like that. And they actually ended up recasting some characters, which I was like, bah, why did you do that? But obviously like they had to for like the actor was working on another project or something. But season 2, I think, or I guess like the series 2 or however they classified it, but it's called Age of Youth 2. But that one was just like, that one was so good. It was so good. Like I hated it because like they replaced a character, but then I loved it because the storyline for some characters was better. It was just really good. So if you need any shows to watch, I would recommend Age of Youth 2, Hello My 20s if you want to watch it on Netflix, and then Oh My Ghost. So if you want any Korean dramas to watch, those were some good ones. So some unfavorites that I've had this month, it has been a very stressful month. I actually had a stray dog that came to live with us at the end of, I think it was the day after Thanksgiving, and so I've had her since then, and she's such a sweet dog, but we've just had so many issues with her, like literally some issues that I have to get rid of her, and I'm so sad, but it's been so stressful to like trying to rehome her and like find a place that'll take her or a shelter or anything like that. So I'm like so bummed right now, and I like don't want to cry, but I'm just so heartbroken. But she's just been an issue, like a life and death issue with my other pets, and so I just can't keep her anymore. So I'm like so sad and bummed and really kind of honestly heartbroken that I'm gonna have to get rid of her, but I can't like jeopardize the life of my other pets, and it's just been a non-stop problem. So that I'm like so not, you know, happy about. It's like such a shitty part that I've been going through this month, but it's sad. But I love her so much. She's such a sweet dog, but she just doesn't get along with cats, and I just can't have her anymore. So that is it for this hopefully super quick kind of February favorites, especially with even the month only being 2 days shorter. It feels like it's like an entire week shorter. I don't know why, but that was pretty much it. I know I had a lot of repeat products, but I'm not really gonna sugarcoat it and like just make up products to be my favorites. It's just what I've been using this month and been my favorites. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.